YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so I have some pretty good news for those of y'all who are fans of the scary movie franchise. You may recall, I think it was sometime during this spring, that Marlon Wayans of the Wayans Brothers announced on one of his social media platforms that there would be a sixth installment of the scary movie franchise, which started back in, I think, like 99 or 2000. But anyway, it's been announced now that Scary Movie 6 will go into production sometime this fall. And I think that it will come out sometime during the summer of 2026. Now, what's going to be different about this film is not only will it involve the Wayans brothers for the first time since the second movie, but this movie will also bring back actress Regina Hall, who you see on the left, and Anna Faris on the right. And I don't think they've been involved. I don't think they've been involved since I want to say the third movie. I'm trying to remember whether Anna Faris was in the fourth movie or not. She might have been in the fourth movie. Uh, I know neither one of them were in the fifth movie. Anna Faris might have been in the fourth, but I can't recall certainty. But anyway, another reason why there's so much more hope for this one is because, as I said earlier, this will be the first time since the second movie that the Wayans brothers have been involved. And the Wayans brothers did the first two movies, as were these two actresses, and they were extraordinarily funny. The first two, extraordinarily funny. What happened though was, and if I remember correctly, the third movie, the production company that had worked with the Wayans brothers for the first two movies got fucking greedy, and somehow they got their hands on a preliminary script that was written by the Wayans brothers for the third movie, squeezed the Wayans brothers out of the project, and hired the guys that did the Naked Gun movies. Don't get me wrong, the Naked Gun movies were funny, but that was a different type of comedy. And while the third movie was funny, it was really funny based off the strength of the script, but it wasn't as funny as the first two. And without any input from the Wayans brothers to the fourth and fifth movies, they were trash, man. I mean, it was just straight garbage. And not only that, you started seeing like a whole rash of copycat type movies that were just not funny at all for the most part. Like, remember, not another superhero movie, not another date movie. Remember that shit? It was just, you start seeing a whole bunch of these movies, these copycat movies that just were not funny. Matter of fact, the only one I really remember that was the only one I remember that was funny, that was like a copycat, was, I think it was called Not Another Teen Movie, which came out in 2001, and that was funny. Matter of fact, I think that's the first starring vehicle that Chris Evans, aka Captain America, had, if I remember correctly. But anyway, it's great to see Regina Hall, excuse me, come back playing Brenda, who, was a very funny character. Brenda, of course, infamously dies in every movie that she's been in the franchise, only to come back for the next movie as if nothing ever happened. And Anna Faris was, of course, like I said, in the first two movies. I think she was I know she was in the third one. I can't remember whether or not she was in the fourth one. But she was always considered more or less the star, but it was still more of an ensemble thing as far as how these movies were put together. And of course, Shawn Wayans played, I think his character name was Ray, and Ray was supposed to be like basically he was supposed to be this gay character who wasn't gay or didn't consider himself gay, but he did gay stuff, but he always deny it, whatever. And I think Marlon's character name was Shorty. He was basically a shroom head or a dope head. The only thing that I'm kind of concerned about though is that this is 2025 and we're in different times now, and the stuff that comedy was able to get away with years ago, you can't quite do it now. And a lot of the comedy that the Wayans Brothers did, it is very edgy. So it's like, man, I don't like, to be honest with you, I don't like today's comedy vibe. It's not funny. It's not as funny to me because everything is so toned down. I'm a fan of, honestly, I mean, maybe it's just my taste, but I kind of like vulgar comedy. I'm not a prude like that. But, everybody's offended by every fucking thing. I'm not offended by racial humor, but everybody's offended by every fucking thing now. So it's like, that part I'm concerned about. But like I said, it is a good thing to see some of the original cast coming back. And, you wonder if some other people are coming back. I heard some rumors that some of the original cast from the other original members from the first cast are coming back too. But, the heart of the series is coming back. So that's the more important thing. But, hopefully nostalgia works out. And by that, I mean the generation like myself that grew up watching these movies will come out and watch it. And of course, when you do these types of movies, you're going to have to also include a generation of younger talent to appeal to the younger audiences out there. So they'll kind of put that together. I think they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. So anyway, what's up with you guys think?